In our modern world filled with constant stress and distractions, finding happiness often feels like chasing a mirage. Yet, over 2.500 years ago, Buddha shared timeless teachings about health, happiness, and inner peace. His wisdom reminds us that our bodies are precious gifts that need care and that true joy lies not in the regrets of the past or fears of the future, but in fully experiencing the present moment. So, why do we find it so hard to live in the now? Let's embark on a journey to explore how Buddha's teachings can transform your outlook on life. No matter the challenges you face. Understanding the root of worry and fear. Many of us spend countless hours dwelling on past mistakes or worrying about what lies ahead. We relive our failures, replaying them in our minds like an endless loop. Or we stress about uncertainties, imagining scenarios that may never happen. This mental cycle keeps us trapped in a maze of regret and anxiety, preventing us from enjoying the beauty of life in the present moment. Buddha identified this human tendency as one of the greatest obstacles to happiness. He taught that true peace comes from breaking free of these mental chains. Instead of focusing on what we cannot change, the past, or what is beyond our control, the future, he urged us to concentrate on the present. By grounding ourselves in the now, we open the door to peace, clarity, and fulfillment. But how do we achieve this when our minds seem programmed to wander? The answer lies in mindfulness, a cornerstone of Buddhist teachings. Mindfulness allows us to fully experience life as it happens, to savor every breath and appreciate every moment. It's about being here, now, and letting go of distractions. The story of Rohan, a man lost in despair. To bring these teachings to life, let's dive into the story of Rohan. Rohan was a man overwhelmed by life's hardships. He felt abandoned, misunderstood, and trapped by his failures. One day, unable to bear the weight of his struggles any longer, he climbed to a quiet mountain to escape the noise of the world and his own thoughts. There, he met a wise Buddhist monk who would change his life forever. The monk approached Rohan with kindness and an open heart. He listened to Rohan's sorrows as Rohan poured out his frustrations, how his business ventures had failed, how his family had distanced themselves, and how he felt overshadowed by a successful friend. Rohan's pain was real, and his hopelessness deep. The monk did not offer immediate solutions or platitudes. Instead, he asked a simple but profound question. "Why are you so burdened?" Surprised, Rohan replied, "I've left everything behind. My hands are empty. What burden could I possibly be carrying?" The monk's response was life-changing. Even if your hands are empty, your heart and mind are heavy with the weight of your regrets and fears. Until you let go of these internal burdens, you will never be free. Reflecting on internal burdens, Rohan was taken aback. Could his suffering truly be coming from within? Like many of us, Rohan had believed that his unhappiness was caused by external factors, his failed business, his family's disappointment, and his friend's success. But the monk's words planted a seed of realization. Happiness and peace are not dependent on the outside world. They come from within. The monk explained further. You've tied your happiness to the actions of others. When your friend succeeds, you feel sad. When your family criticizes you, you feel worthless. But why should their actions control your emotions? You've made yourself a slave to their opinions. These words struck a chord. Rohan began to see how he had been living his life for others, constantly seeking their approval, and measuring his worth by their reactions. This dependency had left him feeling powerless and miserable. The gift of a mysterious box. Before parting ways, the monk offered Rohan a small box. He told Rohan to open it only in moments of absolute despair, when life felt utterly meaningless. The box, the monk said, contained something that could transform even the darkest moments into opportunities for growth. The box was a powerful symbol, a reminder that hope and wisdom are always within reach, even in the face of life's greatest challenges. It represented the inner strength that Rohan would need to cultivate to overcome his struggles. Rohan's transformation and success. Inspired by the monk's wisdom, Rohan returned home with a newfound sense of clarity. He began to see his problems not as insurmountable obstacles, but as opportunities for growth. He stopped blaming others for his failures and started taking responsibility for his happiness. Rohan applied the monk's teachings to his life. He rebuilt his business, focusing not on pleasing his family or outshining his friend, but on finding joy and purpose in his work. This shift in perspective brought him success, and his family, drawn by his resilience and determination, returned to his side. For a time, Rohan's life was filled with peace and prosperity. But as with all things, this phase of his life eventually came to an end. A war devastated his homeland, and Rohan faced unimaginable losses: his business, his home, and even his loved ones. Once again, he found himself lost in despair, rediscovering hope in the darkest moments. In the depths of his suffering, Rohan remembered the monk's box. With trembling hands, he opened it. Inside, he found a simple note: "Your life can change for the better at any moment. With courage, anything is possible." These words ignited a spark of hope in Rohan's heart. They reminded him that even in the darkest times, there is always a path forward. Rohan resolved to face his challenges head-on, drawing strength from the monk's wisdom and the promise of change. With renewed determination, he began to rebuild his life. He faced each day with courage, refusing to be defeated by his circumstances. Slowly but surely, he began to find joy again, not in external achievements, but in the resilience and strength he discovered within himself. Timeless lessons from Rohan's journey. Rohan's story is a powerful reminder of the truths Buddha taught. Happiness comes from within. External circumstances are fleeting and unpredictable. True happiness is found in self-awareness and inner peace. Let go of burdens. Regret and fear only weigh us down. By letting go of these internal burdens, we free ourselves to live fully. Focus on the present. The past is gone, and the future is uncertain. The present moment is where life happens. It's where we can find joy and purpose. Resilience is key. Life is filled with challenges, but every hardship is an opportunity for growth. With courage, we can overcome even the darkest moments. Call to action. Embrace Buddha's teachings. Buddha's wisdom is as relevant today as it was thousands of years ago. His teachings offer a path to happiness and peace, no matter what challenges you face. By letting go of burdens, focusing on the present, and cultivating resilience, you can transform your life. At Timeless Insights, we're dedicated to sharing these profound teachings with you. Subscribe to our channel to explore more inspiring stories and timeless wisdom. Share this message with your friends and family. And let's create a community of mindfulness and growth. Together, let's embrace the journey to a brighter, more fulfilling life. Remember, with courage and determination, anything is possible. Stay present, stay hopeful, and stay happy, no matter what life brings your way.